Oh boy, look what has arrived. And there it is, the BLUETTI Elite 100 V2 Portable Power Station. So this is brand new from BLUETTI, so we are gonna get this out of the box, run some tests, let you know what we think about it. So stick around. So I thought I'd bring this out to the camper just because the dogs are being loud inside, and I'm wondering, does anybody else use their RV kind of like an office space like I do? If things are getting crazy in the house and we're not on a trip, why not go sit in the driveway and use it? Let me know in the comments down below if any of you do that too. So we are gonna be getting this thing out of the box, doing a review, and what this is the BLUETTI Elite Power Station. They have created a new product, the 100 V2. This is supposed to be smaller, yet just as powerful as some of their other models. They've been in the industry for a very long time, and I have been researching these for years, and BLUETTI always came to the top of my list, but I could just never quite get myself to get one of these. Well, they reached out to me, asked if I wanted to review their new product coming out, so I jumped at it. I said I'd love to. Now, full disclosure, they did provide this to me so that I could do a review, let you know what I think about it. So let's see what's in this box. Here's your instructions. Got one small box. So there's all your cables. This can be charged with AC power, also with solar panels. That's it. That's all that's in the box. First thoughts, I love this one handle. They say this is only 25 pounds. This would be very easy to just carry around. It's a good solid plastic. I mean, you're probably not gonna wanna stack things on it, but it's good solid materials. Here's your AC port. So you have multiple outputs, your traditional AC plugs, DC output, and then they've got a DC PV input. And of course, like all technology these days, you can download an app to use. So I've got it on and plugged in. Came out of the box at 32%. It's already up to 41% after just a couple minutes. I went ahead, I downloaded the app, connected it via Bluetooth, super simple. You can also connect it to your Wi-Fi, so if this was connected on your home Wi-Fi, you could actually access it from anywhere. So if you're using like a battery backup at home, you'd actually be able to monitor it when you're not even around. The first thing that they recommend doing though is updating the firmware, so I'm going to check on that real quick. Yep, and we do have an upgrade. Make sure the capacity level is sufficient. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I will see you right back here when I'm done. So while that's upgrading, another cool surprise. BLUETTI heard my plans for what I wanted to do using this, and they said, we think our solar package would be great for you, so they went ahead and sent me solar panels to try these out as well. So let's get these opened up. Again, with the convenience of a handle built in. Pretty nice looking panels. They got a storage bag in the front for all your cables. Just pop these open, set up the stand, you're good to go. I like the form factor of these. Now we just gotta see how they work. We'll do that when we're done getting this all set up. Okay, now we got our app all up to date. We can see how this thing works. We are already up to a 50% charge, just the probably about 10 minutes that I've been working on this. So it charges pretty fast. You can hear a little bit of a whirring noise from the fan inside, but it is super quiet. When you Hit the button, it turns on. You can see we've got AC plugged in, input of 600 watts right now. So from the app, it's going to show me everything I want to see. It shows where it's coming from, how we're plugged in. Like right now we're getting wattage from the grid. You can actually even turn on the different outputs from right here. So to show you what I'm talking about, turn on the DC output, and now we can use our DC output. Turn that off. And we can turn on our AC output. Of course, you can turn them on and off from right here as well. So they made this super user-friendly. Most of it is really self-explanatory. You've got USB-C and USB-A, so you can plug just about anything you want into this. So I think that's what we're going to do now. Let's start running a couple tests, just see what it looks like when you plug something into it. Still unplugged, we are not charging. It's just on battery power. We got the AC on. This is one of our cheap little fans that every camper RVer needs to have. So we got the output right there, 0 input. So let's see how this looks on the app. Alright, yeah, showing the exact same things as the screen. So, not surprising, but it is kind of cool feature knowing that you don't have to be right next to this to manage what's going on. You can see from a distance if all of your stuff is still working properly and how much battery life you have left. Alright, fan worked. Let's try something bigger. So this heater, believe it or not, as small as it is, takes 1500 watts to run. So we are going to see what happens. AC still on. Here we go, moment of truth. Woo! Oh, screen shuts off. Yikes. There's 15, 16. Alright, see, that goes to show you it's dropping back down to 1500, but it peaked almost 1700 watts. BLUETTI says the Elite 100 can have a peak of 2700 watts and then a continual 1800. Well, I think we're proving you can have a continual of 1800, so keep that in mind when you're using these heaters. Even though the little sticker on the bottom says 1500 watts, that peak wattage, when you first turn it on, it can trip your breakers. Ask me how I know. This test is making me warm. Maybe I should have pointed the heater in the other direction. Okay, now for some more practical tests, things I think I'm actually going to do. Something that I didn't tell you is that we have recently purchased a Jeep Wrangler. Not recently, I've had it over a year. We have a Wrangler. We've done some modifications to it. We've gone on a couple off-road trips. And something I always thought would be cool to have was a DC fridge. So I got one. And it works great. It plugs into a DC outlet. But if you want to go on an overnight camping trip, the last thing you want to do is suck your battery dry and then all your food goes bad, because most of those refrigerators are going to have an automatic shut-off when your battery gets to a certain level, so you don't kill your battery. You don't have to worry about jump starting yourself in the middle of nowhere. But the fridge will shut off. You don't want that. In comes BLUETTI to save the day and power your fridge and have cold food. And that takes me back to that form factor, that this is only 25 pounds. You can throw this in the back of your car. Once you've hit a full charge, this thing is going to last you quite some time out on the road. So I want to go plug it into that fridge and see exactly what kind of draws we can look at. This thing is so light. Under here is where we have our DC fridge. It's not plugged in right now, it's not running. So here's our DC plug. I'm gonna power this on, turn on our DC ports, and there it is, it's on. The compressor just kicked on. So right now, it's only taking about 37 to 38 watts. When we first turned it on, it was about 45. But this is a great setup. You can see how long this battery would potentially last if this fridge is taking that small of a draw from it. And the nice thing is both of these can easily be picked up, put in the back of the Jeep, and we can use it that way. You know what? While we're out here, let's grab the solar panels and see how they work. And to plug it in, it's that easy. So we currently have 163, 65 watts of input charging this thing. These panels are 200 watt panels. Dang, that's pretty good. Because you saw the fridge only takes 50 watts, and if I'm bringing in 160 watts, a little bit of cloud cover, could last me a long time. Well, that was fun, setting up the solar panels. Those are really nice. But now it's time for possibly the most important test yet. How many pots of coffee can we brew? So let's see how many pots of coffee one charge of this battery could be. Now, of course, this is not exact science. Every coffee pot is different, yada yada, but you get what I'm going for. Can we drink our coffee? So what I've got set up here, we have 12 cups of water inside the pot. There's no coffee, but you know, for sake of using electricity, what we're gonna do is turn on the AC. And you can see the light comes on there. We're gonna plug that in, and now we're gonna see, you're at 63%. We are gonna start this now. And it is currently 4:57. We'll see how long this takes to brew a pot and how much it goes from 63, because you can see the wattage, 1,000 watts. Okay, so it's done, and I'm noticing the hot plate is cycling it on and off, going from 1,000 watts to 0 watts. But we're gonna turn this off and call it test complete. It's about 5 after 5, and we are down to 43%. Okay, we started at 63. It went to 43. That's 20. That's some easy math right there. We should be able to do 5 pots of coffee. However, there is a safety feature. This will not go below 5%. So to leave room for error, I'd say you can make 4 pots of coffee. There, got that plugged back in. That easy to plug in and start your recharge process. So all those tests were fun. I had a good time just recording it, just plugging things into it, seeing what worked. But it's time to get down what I really think about this. And who do I think this would be for? And why did BLUETTI make this if they already have so many products? Well, for starters, this Elite 100 V2 was designed to be just as powerful as their previous 180 version, but with a lot smaller form factor. It is lighter, it is shorter, and they really wanted to go for that portability, to give you something that you can take with you when you go camping, when you go for a road trip. And I feel like that was their goal. They wanted to make something that is affordable, yet small, and still powerful enough to handle anything that you can throw at it. You obviously have, with 11 different ports here, you can plug anything you want into this. You can charge your cell phones, you can run your Starlink, you can run your refrigerator that I keep talking about, because you can tell that's probably what I'm going to mainly use it for. There's so much you can do. When we go boondocking, we don't want to put that extra stress on the RV batteries and draw those down, because those are not lithium. We still have AGM batteries, future upgrade incoming. We don't want to take those batteries down, and this portable lithium battery is going to allow us to do the simple things like charge our phones, knowing we always have some source of power. Now, you do have to remember to charge it, but they claim in less than an hour you can get an entire charge when using the AC plug. The other cool thing that they've done, they have made a car charger. They have actually made something you can hardwire into the battery of your vehicle, run a cord back to wherever you want to plug it in, and it's going to charge over 6 times faster than a traditional car charger would. There's also another portable battery charger. So they have so many products. Highly recommend you go to their website, check them out, look at their history. Like I said, they've been around a long time. And now that I've got hands-on this product, I'm really excited about using it, and I'm so glad that they sent it to me. Like I said, they did provide the product to me, but I wanted to give you my honest review. And my honest review is this. I would have spent my own hard-earned money on this. This is pretty nice. I plan on using it a lot, whether it's for fun or for work. You could even take this onto a job site and recharge all of your tools' batteries. Again, so many uses for this. I'm not gonna waste your time going into all that, but I can officially recommend this product as this is pretty good. Now, I don't know about the longevity yet. Maybe we'll update this in the future, let you know after we beat it up a little bit and used it. So stick around, subscribe. We'll do a follow-up video, let you know what we think about this out in the real world, getting some use on it. But for now, I can confidently say I would recommend this. I will put a link down in the description of where you can get it. And also the solar panels. We got the 200-watt version. They do have a lot of different options there. You can stack them together, get multiple panels, get higher wattage. A lot you can do. Don't exceed what they say you can do. But overall, I think this is a very good system, and I can see a lot of longevity and a lot of use to this. So check out the links below. Check out BLUETTI. Comment down below if you've used their products, how long you've used them, what do you think? Just curious on your thoughts. But that's it for this video. I do appreciate you sticking around this long, watching till the end. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up, and we will see you next time.